Okay, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Mr. Dan. Today we're going to make a cast iron pizza. I've been doing the dough since about 8 o'clock this morning. I just got done proofing it for the second time. Then I started rolling it out. I said, let me make a video. So we're going to make a cast iron pizza in the oven with homemade dough, and we're going to see how it goes. All right, let's get to it. Okay, the first thing, putting this on bake, we're going to pump it up to like 450. All right, there you go. Don't worry about this pan, it's something else. Over here, I don't know if you can see it, but this is my dough, but I got fingerprints everywhere because I've been working it with my hands steadily going around and around, trying to get it to come out. See, it springs back, so I'm trying to make it bigger than the pan. I'm going to show you the pan here in a minute. Anyway, here's the other half of the dough. I'm going to use that for something else. Put that here for right now. In here I have some mushrooms I cooked this morning. I'm going to throw those on there. And this is some sausage in here. Got my pizza sauce right here. Got some sliced up onion. Got some pepperoni thrown in there. And so I found a half a tomato in the refrigerator, so I used it. Okay. And then this here, this is the monster pan. It's 15 inches of cast iron. Pretty big, pretty heavy. So I'm going to oil this up right quick. Just to give you a little bird's eye view, this thing is huge. I don't know how much oil I put in there, but I want to get enough to where I can coat everything pretty good. I want to coat the bottom, the sides, all the way up the side of the pan. And so it's the little extra here, don't matter. Because I don't want this thing sticking anywhere. I want it to slide right out when we get done. So here we go. Yeah, Penny scored this pan from I'm not sure, I think it was somebody in Newport Richie or something, I don't know. Anyway, the lady was trying to get rid of it, so we agreed to it because these are hard to come by. Seems everybody wants a big pan. I mean, I've seen one. The guy got it. He bought it from somebody that used to work at a prison. That's how the only place they used them was in the prison mess hall, supposedly. And the guy was lucky. It was 20-something inches round. I don't know what you do with one something that big, but. Okay, see, I got plenty of oil in here, probably more than I need. So I'm going to take a little bit out with my paper towel here. I don't want to put too much in because then it's be real soupy when you take it out. I don't want nothing sticking, like I said. So, but at any rate, we'll take a paper towel here and just go through real quick and sop up a little of the oil. I don't want all of it. Just make sure everything's coated real well. Okay? Let's go back over here. I'm going to move you guys sit back over. So now what I want to do is gently try to get this into the pan without it getting out of control and breaking. That's pretty easy, huh? But as you can see, it's bigger than the pan, and I wanted it that way. So make a nice little edge for crust on here. Move this over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. See, I'm trying to get it all down into the pan. And again, use your hands. Try not to poke a hole, but if you do, it's no big deal. Just rip a piece of dough off if you have to from someplace else and just plug it up. But it's not going to be bad. See, I'm trying to give us a little bit of an edge here. A little crusty edge, so. This is the first time I'm using my homemade dough recipe, so I thought it'd be nice. Penny got excited. Well, two, she got excited because we're using this pan. That's what we got it for, was to make pizzas. So, but anyway. A couple spots here, a little shallow. Okay. So anyway, next thing we're going to do is put some sauce on here. And then once I get some sauce on, I'm going to put it on top of the stove for a couple minutes. And just like at the pizza shop, you know, you round and round. I'm just going to try to bring some up along the edge too here like this. But yeah. I don't want to put too much on it. I don't want to make a real wet mess, but got to have a little sauce to go with the cheese, you know. You know, anyway, the pizza places, they don't put hardly anything on there. When I was a kid, pizzas were so cheap. They're still cheap to make when you do everything in bulk the way they do it. But, you know, we're paying top dollar, and this thing here probably cost me a few pennies to make one of these. Well, not a few pennies, but you know what I'm saying. So a pizza like this would have cost, what, about $12? Well, not done yet either, so. Put a little bit more over here. Okay. Now you notice I didn't take my cheese out yet, and that's because the best way to do it is to put the cheese on there cold. So, what we're going to do now is we'll take some of my tomato. I only got a little bit of tomato, it's not a lot, just scatter it around. Figure why not, you know, don't waste it. A little piece that was in the refrigerator. I diced it up a little bit. Okay. Now, I know people like everything on top of the cheese, but I like putting some of the meat underneath. If you'll notice, these are very thin sliced pepperoni. And I cut them in quarters because they were big round discs. But this is fun for me. I like doing it. I like making the dough. I'm going to do a recipe for that. But it takes, you know, the dough thing, it just, putting it together is quick and easy. I mean, you can do it by hand. You can do it with the mixer. The killer is having to wait for everything to rise once. Then you got to come take it out, knead it a little bit, throw it back in, knead it some more, wait for another half hour, then let it proof again. Then, like when I took it, before I put it in the thing here, before I put it on the pad with the flour, before I started messing with it, what did I do? I let it proof again a little bit. So it's all good. Okay, I think that's going to be good for that. We'll save some more for the outside for the topping. Now you take a couple onions, and you see these onions I got here. That way you get a nice piece of onion. It's going to cook nice, so I'm going to throw some of these on top also. I'll throw a little of my mushrooms in here right quick. Penny's going to love this. She don't even know what's going on here yet. She got excited when she seen the pepperoni. She knows that's going on there. She came out and stole a couple pieces when I got done with the mixing of the dough. So, and these here mushrooms, I was making my regular mushrooms, and I took a whole box of them, 8 ounces. I fried them, sautéed them up with a little bit of butter. That's what I'm putting on the pizza here now. So, it should turn out pretty good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put a little bit of the sausage on there. Oh yeah, this is going to be a loaded up pot. You got this is craziness here. Oopsie daisy. And this here is some of the spicy sausage that I used this morning, making my mushroom recipe that I use. I throw sausage in there. That's what we got here. So what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to take this over to the stove here, turn it on while it's on there. What I'm trying to do by doing that anyway is to try to, help the crust along on the bottom. I don't want nothing burning, but I want a nice crispy crust, and that's what I'm hoping to get. Because we've made these before in the other pan, and it comes out good, but, I'm just trying, this is something new I'm trying, so trying to crust up, or crisp up the crust a little bit better. Okay, so now, I'm taking this big bad boy here over to the stove. Oh, that's heavy. Hey. And we're going to turn that on about medium heat. Bring you guys over there. Oh yeah, and what would it be without me putting on some of my favorite, a little bit of jalapeno, diced jalapenos in here, huh? Make a nice little flavor. I was going to put hot flakes on it, but I'm going to hold off on that. Penny could put them on top if she wants them. Anyhow, this is going to be one heck of a pizza, we hope. There goes my oven. 450's ready. Okay. A little bit of jalapeno. Now we're going to put some of my put some Kraft on there first. Put some small, fine shred on top. Oh yeah, this is going to be nice. Don't want no cheese melting on top of my stove, so, okay. I'll throw on some more mushrooms here. Loading this baby up, huh? Put this here. You can do anything you want, anything that you like on a pizza, you can do it. I'm just putting all this on here because it's a big one. I'm making what you call maybe a supreme. I don't know, but this is a big pizza. We're gonna have some fun with this thing. And it's a shame my daughter. She's working closer to us, so she usually comes over here during the day at noontime or whatever she gets off for lunch. But the bad part about this is she's on a diet again. She won't eat this because it's the bread or whatever. I don't know. She's missing out. That's what I'd say. Okay, there you have that. Let me put some more of this on there, some sausage. Now I was going to use my own sausage, but I didn't want to bust off. I used all the bulk that I had, so I didn't feel like breaking open none of my sausage links. The other day, Penny and I made a nice little sandwich out of chicken sausage, but I didn't think anybody'd be interested in that. So we didn't make a video. To each his own, I always say. Good, governor. All right, so now we put some pepperoni again. Is she gonna like this or what? I hope so. I hope when it comes time for cutting it, we can cut it pretty easy. But at any rate, this is gonna, we'll cheese this up one more time. And the reason I cut these pepperonis, you know, you can buy the small ones, but we happen to, I want to make something I needed the big pieces, so. And Penny bought 2 packs, as per usual, just in case. That's why we always got stuff I got to try to use, because we always have too much. But anyway, this won't be too much. I can't wait till after the holidays is over, really. Because that will be back to normal. Okay, here we go. But anyway, I'm hoping it might not work. I don't know. The reason I'm putting this on top is I usually just throw it in there. But I was trying something different today with the theory of trying to help it cook along on the bottom. And maybe, just maybe, it's going to work like that, huh? Well, we got a sizzle going on here. We got smoking. Okay, turn this off right quick. Now we go with the big cheese. Oh, I gotta get some onions first. Hold on. Almost forgot the rest of them dang onions. Yeah, this is Mr. Dan's version of a junk pie, all right. I don't think I can get much more on here. Yep. All right. So, see, we got a little smoky going on here. I'm hoping the bottom ain't burning. But if it does, it's going to be my fault, because it's my theory I was trying. Okay, that's good for that. I use all this cheese I believe, so I'm not washing my hand this time. This is the Sargento, big, thick shred. So we're going to put this in. Hopefully it'll be done like 12 to 15 minutes. We'll be able to check it. Just watch the cheese. That's what you're really looking for. Really, once the cheese is all melted up, should be pretty good. All right. I'm not putting any more cheese on there. Think I should? No, I'm not putting any more cheese on there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is pop this in the oven. Get a mitt just because I know that's probably going to be hot now. I know the oven's hot. So 2 of these. Into the oven we go. Now, my friends, that's 450 degrees. And we're going to put a timer on. I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes. So I'll check it at 10 and we'll keep going from there. All right, we'll be back. Okay, people, there you have it. After 14 minutes, but the bottom is a little well done. It did get a little darker brown than I thought, but anyway, it looks good. It's going to taste good. Okay, guys, we're at the taste test table. I'm going to be sitting down in a minute, but I just want to show you my slice. Look at that, huh? Nice. Okay, we're at the taste test table now. Like about the center of the crust got a little dark brown. Can you see under there? Yeah. But See how nice and flaky that is? Not as crunch on the outside, just like you want a pizza crust. Everything I put in there made it delicious. But anyway, there's nothing like trying to do it for yourself, huh? I know that this is definitely cheaper, and I think it tastes better. I got enough dough out of that recipe. I could actually make 2 pizza pies. But what I'm doing, I got another recipe for the other half of the dough for something else. So that's why I say, but like I said, you know, you're looking at 2 pizza. And way less than even half the price of what you would pay going out. Anyway, neither here nor there. Let's get down to it. When you're out and about, cover up, protect yourself as well as others. Wash your hands, wash your hands. When you're out and about, use your sanitizing spray or gel. Wash them out out there. When you get home, wash them again. Wash your hands a lot. Okay, don't talk with your mouth full. This is a nice, delicious pizza like this. Tell all your friends about it. Give us a like. Share with your friends. Share with your enemies. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. And when you do, notification bell will pop up. Hit that. That'll notify you every time we have another video coming out. And as usual, the description down below will have the recipe. And again, my daughter's website, the new updated website that she's got up. You guys give it a peek. You might like what you see. This is Mr. Dan saying, stay hungry, my friends. And when you are, you come back, and we'll give you another nice recipe just like this. We're out for now.